seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
Listen, when you've got two people that want to fight, two fighters that really dislike each other, you're going to get more than a fight.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be two that we're talking about. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. She's destroying her with that jab. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. And that jab just missed with the left hand. She wasn't ready for that counter. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Back and forth they go. Misses with the jab. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. Here we go. It's round two. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
The straight right just misses. Do you believe this? These two women pretty close halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. How about that time counter shot? Insane action. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? There's a counter shot. Well, the corner can't be happy with the... Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter punch. When you're fighting a counter puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
Straight right just misses. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Good counter shot by her. Punch output, thought there would be. Oh, right there! Oh, and they got rocked! What a moment this is! I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. They're both trying for a knockout. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. They miss with the jab. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Only catching air with that hook. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back. On to the 5th we go. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That hook's blocked. Failing to score with that right hook. This fight little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Just missed with that hook. She scores with that counter. Just when you think they're going to go low in the action, we get it heated back up. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after. Let's start the 6. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nice counter shot. She misses with the jab. Swing and a miss with that left hook. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This is a high-octane battle. Good counter shot by her. No rest for the weary. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far. Here we go, it's round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Do not throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Just missed with that hook. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. She scores with that counter. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Round 8, and we're off again. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who had. And we enter the ninth. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. The scores of that counter. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Claressa Shields is in trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself,
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Claressa Shields just got clipped.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. And here comes the 10th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
A lot of effort being exerted here. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
She wasn't ready for that counter. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The jab doesn't quite connect. And that hook misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.
Unanimous. You know what? Smart that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.